All right, tonight we want to keep you weather aware as we are expecting a stormy Sunday across central Indiana. It is a weather impact alert day tomorrow, and you can see why right here. Strong storms and the chance of severe weather now headed our way. So Matt's been tracking exactly where this will hit, what kinds of storms we're expecting, and then kind of the timing on all of this.
Yeah, windstorms. That's our primary threat, will be the gusty winds. There could be a couple tornadoes here and there. That's something that we'll be watching. But for the most part, most of us will get some gusty winds, heavy rain and lightning.
Okay.
You saw that orange color. That means something specific. It means numerous to scattered storms. So that doesn't mean everyone's going to get the worst storm ever, but we do have some scattered storms that are going to be likely out there. Let's go ahead and track a couple things. Let's go ahead and zoom in. Now, 95% of the state is included in this level 3, also known as an enhanced risk, as we're looking towards your Sunday. This will be taking place during the afternoon and evening. I think the bulk of the storms will be 5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock. That's when the line will come on through. But before then, there could be a couple pop-ups that we'll have to watch as well. Those could have a little bit of hail in them, but then the rest of the time, we're really talking about windstorms marching through the state. Now, right now, we've got some scattered showers. You don't have to worry about a thing overnight tonight. Just some light rain at times, especially from Indy to the east. And I think we'll continue some of those scattered showers for a while. You'll still see some of them kind of straggling along next to the Ohio River, and we'll get those through the morning hours tomorrow. But then there's the front. It's coming at us. For a while is not doing much, but now it is. Look at all the thunderstorms that are starting to pop up. We're going to get more of this activity tomorrow. But coming up, we're going to get a little bit more into the weeds on the timing and the zones on what kind of threats we're talking about, because the wind profile, which actually organizes the storms in different ways and you get different things out of the storms, is different for different parts of central Indiana. So we're going to work through those. But right now, we're in the 60s. No severe weather yet. But Jenny, the storms are coming. We're going to time them out for you here in a bit.
Yeah, we'll check back in a few minutes. Matt, thank you. With that chance of severe storms tomorrow, you'll definitely want to stay on top of it. The live Doppler 13 weather app gives you information on any watches or warnings wherever you are. And you can also track radar right in your own neighborhood. It is a free download and it's in your phone's app store. We are following some breaking news tonight. Police pursuing construction equipment on the interstate. A slow-mo chase with a skid steer. Now over after more than an hour. So take a look. This is video from our INDOT cameras around 9 o'clock tonight. This is when this all started. You can see what appears to be a skid steer, apparently stolen, going up the East Street ramp. There it is, onto 465. It kept going, snarling traffic along the way. In fact, take a look at the backups. This is 5 minutes of video, all compressed to about 20 seconds to show you the impact on traffic. Eventually, the skid steer got onto northbound I-65, still being chased by police, still at very slow speeds. We're talking 4 to 7 miles an hour. It then took the Raymond Street exit and went on to city streets. And after more than an hour and a half, that low-speed chase turned into this, a SWAT situation. You can see heavy equipment from police rolled up on scene near Prospect and Pleasant Run Parkway. The pursuit finally over. The driver trying to dodge police taken into custody. No word yet on what charges he could face, something we will follow for you. Other news tonight, Jewish professors at IU pushing back now against federal and state efforts to protect Jewish students on campus. They say the way it's being done could actually hurt all students and hurt free speech. Our Logan Gay has that story tonight.
The impacts of anti-Semitism are top of mind for 38 Jewish faculty members at Indiana University. Also at the forefront, the First Amendment. That's why those faculty members are penning an open letter to University President Pamela Whitten and other university leadership, urging them not to use Jewish people as an excuse to take away people's freedom of speech.
We don't want them using our identity and our name to do what's clearly a much bigger political agenda. And that agenda has to do with making sure that universities aren't sites of dissent, of free speech, of debate.
Under President Trump, the Department of Education sent letters to 60 colleges and universities, including IU, saying they are under investigation for alleged violations of tolerating anti-Semitism. This after last summer's pro-Palestinian protests and rallies that appeared on campuses across the country, including IU. Trump even vowing to cut federal funding to colleges he accused of tolerating anti-Semitism.
If you hate America, If you want to eliminate Israel, we will throw you out of our country so rapidly your head will spin.
In the press release, the Secretary of Education, Linda McMahon, says Jewish students continue to fear for their safety amid their relentless anti-Semitic eruptions. Governor Mike Braun also signed an executive order aimed at ensuring safety for Jewish students at Indiana public universities. Well, Eric Sandwies admits some students may have felt threatened. These professors believe that instead of helping the Jewish community, these actions are actually being painted over with a broad brush.
Being a Jewish student on campus isn't a single experience. You can't look around you and say, oh, she's one, he's not. We're Americans. We're all kinds of people. We have all kinds of political viewpoints.
For this reason, the faculty members are reminding university leadership that there's no need to be more restrictive because there are already policies and systems in place at the university, state level, and federal level.
We're all for IU telling the governor, telling the Department of Education, hey, we got this. We're looking out for the best interests of all of our students.
In Bloomington, Logan Gay, 13 News.
And 13 News did reach out to both IU and the governor's office for comment about these concerns. We have not heard back, but when we do, we will update this story. Well, for a second day in a row, Congresswoman Victoria Spartz taking tough questions from some vocal voters. Things got loud at a town hall today in Muncie. Just like yesterday in Westfield, this meeting was packed. Nearly 100 people filling the room in Muncie City Hall. They pressed Spartz for answers on government spending, health care, and DOGE cuts from President Trump and Elon Musk.
We need to take into consideration, and then we need to decide as a Congress, do we want to actually put it in the budget? So that is a discussion and work we have right now.
I write grants for multiple organizations, including the Soup Kitchen, and we're going without answers about things like our FEMA grants, and it's very concerning for us because we really depend on that to keep people alive. I write grants for multiple organizations, including the Soup Kitchen.
Now, many supporters of Spartz were there to ask questions too. No other town halls are scheduled, according to her website. Still ahead tonight, a burglar finds a strange way to get inside a business after hours. We'll show you the damage he's accused of causing next. Matt?
Jenny, there are two waves of storms to talk about. A couple pop-ups, hit or miss in the mid-afternoon hours, and then a line that hits most of us in the evening. We've got the latest on the timing here just coming up.
And later, a plane crashes in Minnesota. A witness describing what she heard and felt at the moment of impact.